The party that Nelson Mandela's ANC is not the ANC that Jacob Zuma is standing for. These are two different organizations. You might as well argue the case to say that the best branch of the ANC is in heaven. That's the branch that Nelson Mandela is at. What's left behind here is only supporters and cheerleaders of Jacob Zuma and people who don't understand what reconciliation looks like, who don't understand what redress must look like, and ultimately have failed the people of this country. So I think it's important today that we set the record absolutely straight. I am a proud patriot of this country. I support the values of Utatu Nelson Mandela, the values where in fact even in the same address he highlights the fact that he has fought against black and white domination, which is something that Jacob Zuma simply cannot comprehend, let alone understand. What the ANC of today has become is exactly what Thabo Mbeki in fact warned about. He called them, correctly so, an ignoble, parasitic and corrupt organization. It's no wonder he's not even willing to campaign for them. I totally stand with him in this regard, in the fact that the ANC has got nothing to offer the people of South Africa but pure corruption and absolutely an organization that has failed to serve the people of this country. You see, if you are connected in the ANC, you will succeed. But for ordinary South Africans, they've been left behind. The statement was even bolstered even further by what Kgalema Motlanthe put forward when he said the ANC is rudderless. In fact, their leadership, this country is on autopilot thanks to Jacob Zuma, who cannot comprehend what a non-racial South Africa is, what a prosperous South Africa looks like, and what an inclusive nation must look like. So in their desperate ploy, they've gone out, as I've said earlier, to misquote me. I want to put the statement clear on record so that you understand what I say. And I quote, I voted here in Dobsonville for the first time, and I quote, in 1999. Never said I voted in 1994. Down at the DSJ primary, we knew what we had to do. We had to vote for the man that helped liberate us, the party of Nelson Mandela. There was no debate. We were ANC, and the ANC was us. And that's how everybody I knew voted. We did it for Madiba. Back then, as a young man, barely 20 years old, I could not imagine the day where the ANC would abandon its values, abandon its people, and abandon me. Close quote. I don't know where, out of that statement, as it's delivered, you could misconstrue the fact that I said I voted in 1994. It's clear desperation. It's a clear ploy on the part of swindlers and corrupt people who don't have a future for South Africa and a vision to offer, that they must come out now and make up lies, which is what blatantly they are. And I feel in this election, it's become critical that we put the people at the center of this campaign, not to ultimately misconstrue and lie to the people of this country. It's worse when you even deploy your Secretary General to be able to continue the lies. It's worse when in fact the ANC has sought to invoke our history, our very painful history, our divisive history, and use it for simply political ploy, starting a racial war which they have no capacity of finishing. Ladies and gentlemen, I would hate for people of South Africa to be deceived in the manner that the ANC is intent on deceiving the people of this country. Jacob Zuma has failed to offer South Africa anything substantive, tangible, and prospective for the people of this country.